Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Today, we'll be looking at FootofaFerret's video on Poppy Playtime chapters 1 through 3.
So it looks like the world of indie horror games has a brand new headliner.
Indigo Park?
And its name is Poppy Playtime.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Love it or hate it, call it brain rot if you want, but this game blew up and has really captured the attention of indie horror fans and theorists everywhere. And they managed to do all that with a chapter 1 that was only like 45 minutes long.
You're sure you're not talking about Indigo Park?
And as we're now on the cusp of the game's highly anticipated 4th chapter dropping in January...
Well, it was a few months late coming out in March, but whatever.
So the game boots up, and we are... us, I guess.
I mean, who else would we be? Me?
Just some random person, no face, no name, no tax identification number, just a human being who is alive.
We'll see if we can alleviate that last one.
A pretty upsetting note to receive, no doubt. Not because of the ominous message or anything, but because of that apostrophe, worry.
To be fair, given what was probably a slapdash note, I'm surprised they remembered it at all.
You get a toy hand that you can extend super far out to grab stuff, and that also acts as a key to unlock certain doors.
I find it a bit concerning that you say that over footage of a decapitation warning.
This is Huggy Wuggy. Yes, I have to say these names throughout the entire video.
It's almost as if these characters were designed in-universe to be appealing to children.
Specifically by using the grab pack to link electrical currents together to restore power to different areas of the factory, which, come to think of it, might be a decent explanation as to why the company shut down. I mean, yeah, giant roaming monsters is one thing, but a kid's toy that literally conducts, channels, and redirects electricity? Dude, the lawsuits write themselves.
Actually, despite the colorful nature of it, I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be strictly an employee tool and not meant for children.
No wonder this place just shut down. Okay, maybe the monsters are the problem.
Are you sure? Maybe the CEO committed tax fraud or something.
I know exactly what's about to happen in here, and I'm not excited.
Lines like this make me wonder why you still play horror games.
Luckily, I watch Markiplier.
Who's coming?
So I knew exactly what to do.
You know, that really does show off how much the gaming landscape has changed in the last 10 to 15 years.
At the center of the flower is a door that leads to a disturbingly normal hallway, like the kind you'd find in your grandma's house.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we run into Joey Drew here.
Well, not a whole lot actually happened there, so let's just jump right into chapter 2.
Honestly, I kind of think that's a good thing. If episodic games like this are gonna continue, I like the idea of these devs putting out a short free chapter to get us interested before making much longer paid chapters. Kinda like a demo, except actually part of the game.
But the other thing we're introduced to is Poppy herself. She is a living doll creature who, unlike everyone else I've met so far, actually doesn't seem to want to kill me.
Don't trust it.
Well, I mean, we went through a hole, found another hole, and jumped down the hole.
So, in other words, into the pit.
But instead of killing us dead right then and there, Mommy Longlegs decides to turn all of this into a game. Classic horror villain plan. Toy with your victim for your own amusement, even though they will likely beat your game anyway, and now you're right back to square one, so you just do what you should have done in the first place and attack them. Why even give them the window?
Hey, sometimes you're just bored.
First up was... I found a new hand, by the way. This one's green. You can hold an electrical charge. No, it's not a big deal.
Green is the best color, don't at me.
But even though I wasn't perfect, nor was I particularly graceful, I managed to get through the whole thing first try and snag the first part of the train code. But I was kind of disappointed I didn't get to see the bunny jump scare, though.
I mean, if you wanted to see it so bad, you could have just let it kill you.
Who was that? Why'd they help me? Why's Jacksepticeye here?
You see, I was heading home for the day.
Because he's becoming a staple of mascot horror. I don't know how to feel about that.
This is PJ Pugapillar, and he's adorable? I think they forgot to make this one scary.
Again, it's almost as if these characters were designed in-universe to be appealing to children.
I am victorious! All inferior creatures must cower before me.
Easy there, Icarus.
Suddenly, Poppy says that she needs me to help set things right here at the factory, and that I have become too useful to just let me leave. So she straight up diverts the train to keep me here.
I knew it! She couldn't be trusted!
The gang's all trying to go to bed in the middle of a storm, but they're all too scared to go to sleep. That is, until their friend Catnap shows up and breathes the breath of all-consuming despair. It's red, like cherries.
Cherry? I hate cherry.
After the train went off the tracks and crashed, Catnap found us and dumped us down a garbage chute that leads to a massive trash compactor room.
And we didn't even get to destroy a robot chicken first.
And of course, that means the walls are about to start closing in. You know, like in that one sci-fi movie. Mars needs moms.
Personally, I would have gone with this reference.
The walls, they're closing in! Quick, help me prop up Vegetable Man or we're done for!
Put me down, you moron!
Also, the garbage chute in Mars Needs Moms didn't lead to a trash compactor, just a giant pile of trash. Me.
We hop into this old rusty gondola car and... oh my god, where the hell is this? Is this hell?
What every horror game protagonist must ask themselves at some point.
Ollie calls me and tells me that I need to redirect Catnap's freaky red gas in the Playtime gas chamber.
So what you're saying is, you need to pass the gas.
Yeah, unless I'm doing something wrong here, you have to get a running start in order for these to launch you forward rather than straight up. But you also have to look down in order to aim the hand at the button. So you have to look forward, run, then look down, jump, then look back up, find your landing spot, look back down, and try to land where you need to go.
Leave it to modern game development to overcomplicate fucking jumping.
But, you know, the prototype problem is a bridge we're gonna have to cross when we get to it. Right now, the main problem is still Catnap himself and his sleepy time stink.
It's called morning breath, everybody gets it.
We take care of the teacher pretty quick. Oh, oops.
More Indigo Park parallels.
The playhouse is absolutely infested with these little smiling critters dolls that sneak around through the walls and attack. And while you can't kill them or anything, you can use the flare gun to get them to back off.
I mean, if you do what you did in that previous clip and attach a flare to their face, you might as well have killed them, right?
Like, why are there jail cells here?
This orphanage took time out very seriously.
So there's no immediate place to go. What you're supposed to do is head over to these planks of wood on the ground and wait for them to cave in.
Who would think to do that?
The very first room of this chase, I go through this tunnel and see another tunnel up ahead with a light coming through it. So obviously I turn towards it, but it's blocked. Boom, dead. Turns out what I was supposed to do was know that this closed door on the left that I couldn't see at all was gonna open up and that I need to turn away from the glowing tunnel.
Okay, while I get how the mistake was made, in that shot you can see that said tunnel doesn't really go anywhere. Plus, while you're heading towards it, the door on the left was opening. My guess is the developers planned on your attention being drawn to the movement.
And this leads to a first for the Poppy Playtime series, a boss fight.
That depends on your definition of boss fight. Personally, while they were chases, I'd count the Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs encounters as their respective chapters' bosses.
The creepy Coraline hand of the prototype comes down through the hatch. It extends out to Catnap, who turns to his god, I guess, only to be skewered through the mouth and lifelessly dragged away.
Never meet your gods, people.
Wait, did they say they were eating people in the dark depths of the factory? Oh, I don't want to play the game anymore.
Too bad. The algorithm demands it. This video was fun. Had a bit more critiques of the gameplay than the other ones we've covered, which is great. Check it out. I'm the review reviewer. You review it, I review you.